What's up, DMV Sports Zone? This is Noah, CEO of SportAI, here with an interesting basketball-related video. We're going to talk a little bit about the Wizards as they wrap up heading into the All-Star break, as well as a little bit about fantasy basketball and what we here plan to offer to the channel. I know it's been a little bit since we came out and talked about fantasy. I'm glad to talk about both. As a reminder, you want to sign up for upcoming mobile app launch. I'm excited. Things have changed. You can see the quality is better on the camera. And as you can see here, SportAI HQ is up and running. So if you're interested, check out the bio below. All right, so first off, let's talk about the Washington Wizards. We recently had a video about them, and you saw recently in the news, we actually have turned it around. It's kind of funny, as maybe they were motivated by DMZ Sports Zone, huh? In reality, they didn't have this winning streak for no reason at all. Russell Westbrook and Bradley Beal have proven they are one of the best NBA guard duos in the entire league. And more importantly, we've had a lot of players step up. It's interesting. We still have that problem in the center rotation. Sometimes Lopez and Len, sometimes Wagner and Lopez. Right now, we're starting to see a little bit more confidence in Wagner, which is definitely what we need. So it's now more Wagner and Lopez really holding down the front court and doing their job, playing okay defense, good energy offense, and rebounding, as well as the surrounding role players doing better. One thing we didn't talk about was Ish Smith being out, and he's going to be out even after the All-Star break. We need a guard to step it up. Raul Neto has been that guard to step it up. He's not going to light anyone up, but he's going to play good energy minutes. He reminds me of TJ McConnell from previous years ago, but TJ McConnell's taking it to the next level this season, but Raul Neto's playing a similar role as a good backup point guard. And I think going forward, we only expect Rui Hachimura to improve as well. Troy Brown, unfortunately not playing too much, can improve, but I think overall the Wizards are in a good place. They had that big win versus the Clippers a couple nights ago. So things are turning around in DC for the Wizards for sure. And now that we've talked about the Wizards and how they have a good playoff chance coming into the All-Star break, let's talk a little bit more about fantasy basketball. So for those who have been following SportAI, we've been releasing weekly fantasy breakout players, and they've gone fantastic, including calling LaMelo Ball's career night before it even happened, and other breakout players throughout the season. In terms of general fantasy outlook, I can say that this has been a very interesting fantasy season. We're seeing the rise of Joel Embiid being not only healthy, but being arguably the best player in basketball right now, our fantasy MVP and real-life MVP. And a lot of other players stepping up. Speaking of which, TJ McConnell, as I previously mentioned, he's playing lights out, had a triple-double with steals a couple nights ago. Depending on how your league is scored, he's probably being one of the better draft steals or free agent steals if he wasn't free agency. So I just want to recap and let you know that we are going to be coming on and posting more of those breakout players for you guys every single week so that you can get a better idea of the power of SportAI, as well as have more opportunities to interact with us when it comes to fantasy basketball. So in conclusion, the Wizards are in a great place and everything's looking good coming to All-Star break. We'll get to see Bradley Beal do his thing as an All-Star starter. I'm very excited to see what's going to happen there. So remember, check out SportAI if you want to optimize your fantasy sports lineups and win your fantasy sports league. And check out DMV Sports Zone for the best in the DMV related sports content. Excited the Wizards are turning it around, and exciting to see the All-Star game in a couple of days. In conclusion, have a good weekend.